Happy Sunday or Monday if you're one of our friends in the future. Hi, everybody. Welcome. What do we got going? Who we got today? Hello. Hey, Joanne. Hi, Linda. Is that Linda? It's Linda. Oh, well, that's okay. I always love seeing you. Thanks for coming to visit us. Good morning, Joanne. Friend in the future. Hello. I'm so excited to be here today. It has been a wacky several days for me. And it is just always so good to get to be here and visit with everybody. So hugs and love to all of you. Who else is here? What do we got? Ooh, Cherish. Hello, Cherish. What a beautiful name. It's kind of like calling yourself a door. I really like that. We all deserve some cherishing and adoring. Oh, I'm excited to see what we do today. You're welcome. Are you new to my lives, Cherish, or have you been visiting but haven't said anything? Yes. Okay. Wonderful. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. It's nice to have a new person today. We get a lot of new people. Adore? Linda, I love it. Yes. We all have a door to our soul. It's called our heart. Boop. Very cool. Hello, Thomas. How are you? I don't think I've talked to you in a while. Or is it Tomas? I always forget. There's no H, so it always makes me want to say oh instead of ta. Happy Sunday, Linda says. Good mood in Michigan. What? 73? I am so jealous. All are good. I love how open you are about that. But seriously, though, did your parents call you Thomas or Tomas? Tomas has like a, what's the word? Has a more eclectic pronunciation. So I wonder what we're going to get today. I wonder if we're going to do a spirit walk or a soul journey. My dad. Oh, that's funny. Thomas. That's pretty funny. That is pretty funny. So how's everybody doing today? How you been feeling? What's going on since eclipse? How's Mercury retrograde treating you? What's your energy been like? What have your emotions been like? Who else has been on a bit of a roller coaster this week? I have been deep in the throes of reworking who I am professionally, which has not been easy. Linda is feeling peace now. Yes, Linda, you're weak last week. I recall slightly. It's funny because shortly after the eclipse hit, I could really feel that the entire energy was calling me to expand and shift the way that I view myself, which has not been an easy process so far. Thomas says I've been on holiday. First time in Berlin ever, feeling tired. Oh, cool. Hello, Peter. Good morning. Nice to see you. Berlin. I had so much fun in Berlin when I went years ago. Very eclectic city. Peter B. We're just gonna wait a little bit longer. Oh, so I was talking on Friday. How long have I been live? Time must have changed. 5 minutes to be precise, Peter. Yeah. I'm Hey Rhonda. Nice to see you, dear. Welcome, welcome. So on Friday, I was talking with everybody about how I want to standardize my times. So what I've come up with is 4 p.m. my time. I think that that will be good for anybody in the US who wants to. It won't be too late for our European friends because I think Berlin is 6 hours ahead and the UK is 5 ahead of that. So it'd be 10 p.m. Berlin. And then what's that? Let's see, Joanne, what's that for you? 4 p.m. my time, 4 p.m. NYC in New Zealand, 8 a.m. Yeah, that's Eastern Standard or Eastern Time. Yeah. Hello, Anika. Oh my God, it's so good to see you, sister. Yeah, and welcome, Anika. I haven't seen you in a while. It's great. Thomas says Berlin seems pretty lieber, which 8 seconds great also. I'm not sure. Liberal. Oh, yes. Yeah, Berlin is pretty liberal. Yeah, so 8 a.m. Monday in New Zealand. What would our Australian friends be? Would that be 6 a.m. in Brisbane? Peter, how's 6 a.m.? Does that work pretty good? 6 a.m. in Sydney too. Yeah, that sounds really good. Yeah, so I'm gonna try and standardize all of my lives to be 4 p.m. Eastern New York City time. Anika, I love you. Always good to see you. Yes, Anika's got all the love for all the peeps. I'm so excited for today's session. All right, let's see what else have you been saying. Joanne says, I am feeling fantastic and my energy is brilliant and high. I love that for you, my dear friend. That is awesome. Doo-doo. What else? How else is everybody? Oh, is Christian here? Oh, Christian is with Anika, always. 5:40 a.m. now. Yeah, today was 3:33. And this is funny because I've reached a willingness to let go of these funny triple number things that I've been doing, which have been fun, but I'm wanting to work with the actual top of the hour. Ron is feeling pretty good today. Beautiful, sunny, and warm in South Carolina. Send some up north to me, my friend. We are chilly in the 40s today. Anika, how's things down in PA? And who else is here? Say hello or not. Someone has a beautiful sunset in their photo. Suzanne has that. Awesome. Is this anyone's first time? Raise your hand if it is. I know it's the first time for Cherish. This is a very special edition of my lives. I call it Spirit and Soul Sundays, where we drop into our intuition and everybody collectively taps into whether they want to go on what I call a spirit walk to meet our spirit guides and gain messages or wisdom or love from them, or go on a soul journey where we journey deep into our own energy and unearth a lost soul fragment in order to meet them and maybe reintegrate them. And you guys will get to pick. Yes, Suzanne, first time. Welcome. Pleasure to have you here, as well as Leanne. Hello from Scotland. Nice. Just love how people are from all over the world on Insight Timer. Isn't that so cool? Just lovely. Just lovely. So I came up with a new title for myself. You guys want to hear it? I just love it. Yes, Peter, I agree. It is the best. So part of what I've been working on has been redefining myself and my stuff. So for those that know me, I've been calling my gift ChakraTouch, and that's what I've been calling private sessions and all my lives. And I'm sort of letting that go. I'm not entirely letting it go, but yeah. So I came up with Heart Wisdom Guide, which I love. It gave me goosebumps when I when I came up with it. So for those of you who are just meeting me for the first time, I am a heart wisdom guide. I work with energy, your energy, group energy, whichever. And I work with energy and guide people on using that energy to whatever resolution it needs. A lot of times we go on these beautiful kind of shamanic energy journeys inside ourselves, and other times I just intuit the wisdom coming from your energy. So I don't know why everything is posting twice. Oh, that's weird, Leanne. I've only seen it once, so maybe it's on your end. Yes, sometimes internet lag can cause that when you're typing in the app. Yeah. Awesome. All right. So we've got 16 people here. I think we can get rolling. So for the first timers, we're going to start off with a little bit of a meditation to tap into our intuition. And there's really no right or wrong to this process at all. Whatever comes up for you is absolutely perfect and fantastic. So I encourage everybody to just keep their heart open, keep their mind open, and don't worry about whatever form of message you get regarding the answer. So what we do is we start off with this meditation, and then you guys are going to pick whether we're going to go on a spirit walk or on a soul journey. And so I will get that started now. I think we're ready. Do we feel ready? Yes, we feel ready. I feel ready. All right, my friends. Settle into wherever you are, whether you're standing, sitting, laying down. Close your eyes and just get comfortable in the moment. Just feel into how the different parts of your body is touching and connecting with whatever you're sitting or laying or standing on, whatever might be in your hands at the moment. Maybe you have a headset or earbuds on. Just feel into how those are connecting with your ears. Place your left hand right on the center of your chest, on your heart chakra, and your right hand on top of that. Make sure your arms are relaxed and comfy. Mm. Mm. Just turn your mind's eye to focus in on your very center of your heart. Mm. The heart holds so much wisdom for us, my friends. It has the capacity to hold so many different attributes at the same time: tenderness and strength, openness and closed, full and empty, broken and whole. And it has so much wisdom for us because with the heart, we can truly see wisely, as the little prince said. Our eyes and our mind can only see so much, but through the heart, we can really know. We can feel, we can sense, and we can know. I would say that the heart is probably our most important and strongest spiritual muscle. Just begin to make a very close, deep connection with your own heart, trusting its wisdom, trusting its ability to hold space for all of your emotions, for all the love you have for the people in your life and for yourself. the compassion for others who are hurting as well as for ourselves when we are hurting. Universe, spirit, divine, please fill our hearts with your love and our minds with your wisdom. And support us on our journey today. Thank you for your continual and constant support and love. And my friends, as you clear this space in your heart, listen in deeply and closely and allow to bubble up from inside you either the word spirit or soul. If nothing comes to you, your intuition isn't broken. It just means you're open to either journey. And everybody here today can select one or the other, or whatever comes up for you. If something comes up and it's not quite those two words, feel into it a little bit deeper. You might have something come up like, I need to forgive myself. That would probably be soul. If you're looking for special guidance today or a message, well, that could be either one, but it might be a spirit. And when you have your word or your feeling or that knowing, just type it in chat and we'll begin our vote. 2 for spirit. 3 for spirit. 4 for spirit. This is the fun part. I mean, it's all the fun part, but this is kind of like a little game, an intuition game that we practice. Thomas wants both. Cherish wants soul. Suzanne for soul. Excuse me. Congestion all of a sudden. Everybody can play this game. If you need more time, feel free to take it, my friends. Sometimes the intuition hits us quickly, and sometimes it hits us slowly. Thomas, I don't know how to count your vote. Oh, I could count it for both. Thomas could be soul and Tomas could be spirit. We'll do that. Hi, Seeds. Welcome to you. You're going to be soul. Okay. 4 for 5 for spirit. Hello, Mary Lou. Are you home? How was your trip? Or are you out still? Out traveling? Being the great explorer? 5 for spirit. 3 for soul. Welcome home, Mary Lou. It's nice to have you back. My friends, if you're just arriving, we are voting on whether to go for we're using our intuition to vote on whether to go for a spirit walk, which is a journey inside where we meet our spirit guides, or a soul journey, which is a journey inside where we meet a lost fragment of our soul and visit with it, or maybe even reintegrate it. Hello, Sovereign. Welcome. Good to see you. So we have 5 for spirit and 3 for soul. Does anyone else wish to throw their intuitive vote into the hat? Into the ring? Into the ring. I don't always get my little phrases correct, but I try. Ariel wants soul. Ooh, it's almost a tie. Right, Rhonda? Take another minute or two. What happens in a tie? I am the tiebreaker. Yes. Well, technically, I will ask source, and I'll get the intuitive hit to be the tiebreaker. Joanne's going with spirit. We're up to 6. It is cool. Yeah. I like it this way. I could have been really silly and said that what happens in a tie is we start over, or everything explodes and we have to start over, or something like that. Peter wants spirit. Well, we're up to 7. Looks like spirit is pulling ahead, my friends. Yes, in American Sign Language, this is a 7, if you're wondering what the heck I'm doing with my hands. I can count to 100 on one hand. Actually, I think I can count higher on 100. I think you need 2 hands to count 1,000,000. All right, my friends. Looks like spirit is the winner with 7. We're going to go on a spirit walk to meet our guides. Very, very cool. Both are quite wonderful, honestly. All righty. Oh, you did? Anika says, I noticed that the first time I saw you do it. I taught myself ASL for Christian. Ah, that is okay. Got it. That is awesome. Yeah. Sign languages. I love languages, but sign language is really, really special. And I don't know if anyone's ever noticed, but I have a birthmark. And I bring this up because kids and deaf people are the only people who usually ever say something about my birthmark, which I find quite fascinating. My birthmark is a port wine stain. Oh my, look at me being vulnerable, showing you guys my birthmark right up front. Yeah. And here's a cute story. When I was was it kindergarten or first grade? Kids would ask about it. Yeah. Kids would ask about it. And I would say, I fell in cherry pie and my mom couldn't get the stain out. And they believed me. Isn't that a hoot? I love that. I would also, when I was in a less playful mood, I would also say, that's where Jesus kissed me. I'm not Christian anymore, but when I was little, I was. Alrighty, let's go on our spirit walk. Really interested to see who we meet. All right, my friends, get yourselves comfortable, relax your arms. Let me see which chakra we are going to take our walk on today. Yes, okay. It seems like the lower ones are the call. So I want you to take your left hand, place your thumb right on your belly button, let the other fingers rest on your belly beneath, and then take your right hand, also place your thumb in your belly button, and just rest the fingers on top of those. And just focus your mind on that spot on your belly, hands tender and soft, arms relaxed and cozy. And feel in as you focus on that spot, feel into the very energy inside your belly. In my work, this is the grounding center. It connects the 3 lower chakras, the first being the root, which is all about survival, safety, security. The second chakra, the sacral chakra, is creativity, passion, sexuality, sensuality. It's truly life force. And then the third chakra, which is at the solar plexus, just above the belly button, is all about personal strength, confidence, will. It's really about our power. And as you drop into your belly, feel yourself standing on a solid surface. You're not sure what it's made of yet, but it's firm, it's supportive, and it is incredibly stable. Just feel into that solidity, that stability. Sense as though the ground is speaking to you, it is sharing with you its own strength. You can feel that you are perfectly supported, and that if you were to begin to walk, you would be safe, secure, and perfectly supported on your walk. And begin to move one foot at a time, maybe testing the ground a smidge, getting your footing better. And as you begin to walk forward into this unknown landscape, a light appears over your shoulder, a little will-o'-the-wisp, lighting the immediate area around you, giving you just enough to see and make out various details that are near you on the path. And just be the witness and the observer as you walk forward, mentally noting the different characteristics of what's around you. See what the path is made out of underneath your feet. And as you walk further, more and more of this amazing, beautiful scene unfolds before your eyes. The will-o'-the-wisp light increases ever so slightly with each step. This is a very earthy scene, earthy setting. And there's a slight slope downwards. You can feel it with each step. And you begin to see that ridges are rising on your left and your right hand side. Continue to walk this path downward. It's a gentle, easy slope. Nothing too rigorous. But with each step, the ridge rises on either side of you. And pay close attention to the characteristics and the details. Describe them in your mind. Get excited if you see something new. Maybe look for vegetation or signs of life. And as you walk, you realize that you are descending into a beautiful canyon. It's teeming with verdant life. Beautiful, tall, green trees sparsely spread across the canyon. You can hear birds chirping. You can hear critters skittering away as you walk down the path. And you begin to hear the sound of water on your left-hand side. The path seems to be closing in towards a spring or a small river, a babbling brook of sorts. And in a moment, the path walks parallel to this babbling brook. Take a moment and watch for fish jumping in the brook. Look at how the water moves with such power and ease as it splashes and babbles and gurgles its way off into the distance. And as you continue on in this path with the brook leading you, you come across a beautiful pond with soft sandy beaches, and a beautiful island in the middle. Perhaps it's a lake or a pond. I'm not sure how big it is. And as you approach the shoreline of this body of water, there's a figure in a boat, and they gesture for you to get in. You can't see their features quite yet. The light is still on the softer side. But you know this person, you know this being. And you confidently step in the boat. They push off from the shore and begin gently steering this lovely little vessel towards the island in the middle. You drag your hands in the water, letting the beautiful moisture cleanse any dust and dirt from your journey. It's cool to the touch and refreshing. You can feel its depth. It is one of the most deep bodies of water you have ever been on. You take a peek at the island ahead and you see that there is a light in the center. It's a beautiful, soft, glowing light. You can't quite see what's making it, but it's lighting up the whole center aisle. The boat slowly comes to a stop along the shore of this island. The figure who was steering steps out and offers you a hand to help you exit the boat safely. And as if speaking right to your mind, you hear them say, "Please come with me." And you begin walking together towards the light. You begin to hear sounds of celebration, festivities of sorts, a feast, a gathering. There's music and dancing, cheering and frivolity. And as you walk towards this light, this beautiful light, you determine what the light source is, and you begin to look at all the figures there at the celebration. They're looking at you and beaming with such love and joy. Some of them are jumping up and down and cheering at your arrival. Others are approaching and laying a loving hand on your arm or on your back. And as you walk, they begin to surround you as the boat driver leads you to the most comfortable chair or seating that you've ever seen. They invite you to sit. They're so happy to have you here today. You get the lightest sense. There's a lightness in the air, a softness in their step. There's a sense of pure joy in their voices. And you know them. You know them as though they were friends for life. For they are the partners on your journey. They are the partners on your heart's journey. And they know everything about you. They're always there for you, always loving, always supporting, always available as long as you ask. And as the celebration gently dies down, they all take a seat around you in concentric circles. The ones closest to you, you feel very intimate and very fond of. You feel like you know them the best. And the boat driver steps forward into the light and says in your mind, "What do you wish to know today? How can we be of service?" And allow to come forth any question, any topic, any emotion, and offer it to your guides as a question, as a request for help and support. And no matter what you're feeling in this moment, when you're done asking this question, sit back on this amazing seating, this most comfortable of seats, and listen. Listen and watch for your guides to respond. For some of you, this may be instant. For some, it may take a few moments. But trust that you will get an answer. Sometimes when I meet with my guides and I ask a question, the answer is in their expression. They might jump up and down, clap. They might make a sad face. They might hug me. Other times, I get words directly into my heart or feelings. So keep an open heart and an open mind for whatever way they wish to communicate with you. And open yourself to receive their message. My friend, you are never alone. I know it may feel that way sometimes. Mind can get so busy and the heart can get so heavy that you feel lost, confused, alone on the journey. But we want you to know that every step of the way we are with you. Collectively, we've had many, many lifetimes of experience that you can turn to, that you can trust, that you can rely on. And you might wonder, why me? That answer is very simple for us. Because we love you. Because you are part of the all that is, all the whole, the all of Source, the entirety of love. And every step you take, every time you drop more deeply into your heart and open to your spiritual growth, you expand that love. I want you to know that there is no right or wrong. There's only what resonates for you in your heart, what works for you. It matters not what others think. It only matters what you feel. And we're not your only guides. Those that you love on planet Earth are also your guides. Those that offer their hearts to you, and even those that offer up challenges. And if you can't see us or feel us, please know that we are always there for you. Allow any other message that they have for you to sink deeply into your heart, my friends. Thank them profusely for everything they do for you. Send out loving thanks to everyone alive that you love, who has been a guide in one way or another. And most importantly, hold a huge thanks in your heart for yourself. Thanking yourself for your courage to show up day in and day out for this life, to do your best, to listen to your heart, to follow your path, whatever that may be. Allow the light at the center of the island to begin to dim down. Your guides begin to dissolve into the energy that they are. As you slowly return to your body here in this moment, in this now. Let your arms relax. Wiggle your fingers. Stretch your hands. Gently move your shoulders. Just releasing any stiffness that built up in the body while we were away on our journey. And as you feel ready, slowly open your eyes, coming back to this moment here with the rest of us. Oh. Whew. Welcome back, my friends. How was that? At home with the gang, Peter says. Anika says, once again, message directly applied and received on freaking point, brother. Man, just everything you said, wow, so very deeply moving. That's what I was feeling. Yeah, Ufa is right. I just got overwhelmed with this vast sense of love for all of you. It wasn't mine. I mean, of course I love all of you, but it was this I mean, this felt huge. Just and it came rushing through me and filled me, like my whole being just like expanded far bigger than my body, and I could just hear the words. Oh, Sovereign says bliss. Wonderful. Tell me about their journeys, if you wish. Where did you go? What did you see? Did you recognize any of your guides? Hi, Secha. Nice to see you. Solace with so much appreciation. So grateful I got here in time to listen for a few minutes. Yes. Wonderful. Yes, you know how much I love hearing about your journeys. If you don't feel like sharing, totally fine. I get it. If you're completely gobsmacked, which you may or may not be, and you just want to be still and continue to listen in, not a problem. It's absolutely cool. I just love hearing what people have to share because those are kind of the spiritual roots I come from, sharing. Yes. Oh, that was powerful. Oof. Woo. I felt so much love, and that message of not being alone, man. Leanne feels very peaceful, at peace with myself. Oh, I love that for you, Leanne. Satra, I wish I could listen to you every day on these journeys. Oh, do you? Well, it's funny you say that. I'm very deeply considering doing more lives. Oh, Rhonda, thank you. I love these journeys. I don't know about you guys, but when I guide you on these, I really go somewhere. I mean, this is truly an energetic journey. I know some people might not connect to it in that way, and that's totally fine. If it's just a guided meditation for you, awesome, fantastic, right? But for me, I actually feel like we go somewhere. And even though we're going inside, I feel like it's a somewhere. And I don't know how I do it, quite honestly. But I love it. I love doing it. Very Avalon for PETA and deep reconnection to Faye. Oh, I love that. I love how connected you are to those things. Rhonda's vision was a campfire, and the people there were dressed in medieval garb. Ooh, that sounds like a true feast. Those people, medieval people, really knew how to celebrate. Hmm. That island felt like a really special location to me, too. Rhonda never saw faces, and Leanne said it felt safe. Yeah, I never see faces either, Rhonda. I just feel presences mostly. Sovereign says I was in a space that resembled the Grand Canyon with indigenous conservators of our planet. Oh, cool. Conservators. That's a neat word. I gotta look that up. Is that like a warden, a guardian of the conservator, a person responsible for the repair and preservation of works of art, buildings, or other things of cultural or environmental interest? Oh, that is such a cool word. Yeah, guardians. I love that, Sovereign. Mm. Thomas says the ground was golden. I love the stability of the ground and the foundation. I'm still taking it in. Yeah, juxtaposition of not wanting to end the meeting. Yes. Hello, Shelley. Welcome. And knowing they're always there. My friends, if you are ever feeling alone or feeling like you want guidance, and me or your other favorite Insight Timer teachers aren't live in order to attend their sessions, I love going inside and meeting my guides. It's so powerful. And to me, I have a very special place in my heart where I meet them. And sometimes I talk to them like I talk to you guys, or sometimes I ask them questions, and a lot of times I just tap in to just feel their presence and remember I'm not alone and to feel all that beautiful love. Satra says it is a commitment to be alive every day. I think we all understand. I often, with Kevin, meditation space online, who does many lives that are for extended periods, and I'm amazed at his consistency. It's quite something for anyone to be here doing this on such a regular basis. And thank you. You're welcome, Setra. I thank you for being here. It means so much for me to have people enjoying the work and getting a benefit from it. Joanne was in a beautiful clearing with fairy lights and felt glorious peace and comfort, and was on my gorgeous red embroidered cushions were there too. Yeah. So the cushions for Joanne, my friends, I'll explain this because it's easier if probably unless you want to type it out. Um, so about what was it, 2 weeks ago? Yeah, it was about maybe 2 weeks ago. I was holding some Zoom sessions for about a dozen of you guys who volunteered to help me test my new group-wide reading format for my Wednesday and Friday lives. And this one time, I think it was the last one, the fourth one, I was pretty tired. So we started to just go on a guided meditation. Yeah, it is easier for me to explain because I can tell the whole story without typing. I hope you don't mind. I'm sure you don't. Yeah, so we are going on this a walk very similar to the kind that we went on today. And again, it was a very earthy walk. It was a canyon type place that kept expanding. And as we got to our center bonfire, sort of, I encouraged everybody to find their seat. And I thought that it was made out of stone and that was perfectly carved to everybody's body. Joanne saw beautiful red embroidered cushions, which is something I would have never thought of. But she said they were so absolutely comfortable. They were like the perfect seat for her. So I just thought that that was brilliant because and a great example. Thank you, Joanne, for being a great example of what I'm about to say. but of really listening to our intuition and allowing the vision to unfold in a personal way, right? So, because even though I'm offering guidance, offering ideas, I try to keep it open-ended as much as possible, unless I'm feeling that there's like an important element to bring in. But I love when you guys just let your intuition and imaginations really go with it, because what you're doing when you do that, whether you follow me to the specifics or not, doesn't really matter. Either way, this is going to work. But when you really let that unfold in a personal way, you're really exploring your own energy, right? All that energy that we are inside of us. You're really tapping into your own heart's wisdom and what's important and meaningful for you, right? And I would rather have that than nothing. I mean, either way. But yeah, it just, to me, it's so beautiful that my guiding you on a journey can unfold in such a personal and amazing way for so many of you. It just really, really touches my heart. And this is huge. All right. Sovereign, felt so safe and a connection there. Thank you, Greg. You are indeed very intuitive. Thank you. Such a gift that rests upon you. Oh, thanks, Sovereign. I appreciate that. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out a phrase. I came up with energy intuitive today, but I'm trying to find a word, a really easily, I want energy in the thing, and I'm trying to find a word, maybe you guys know it, of what, I mean, you guys experience it, of what I'm doing. So like a word that everybody will recognize, like guardian, although I'm not a guardian, but something like that. Thomas says the message, oh wait, somebody wrote oh, I gotta back up. There we go. Okay. Oh, Peter, your message was I am worthy. Oh, I love that. That is really awesome. Hello, Liz. The message, Thomas says, I remember now of importance was that only what we think feel matters. Resonation. Oh, wow. Yeah. Peter, you're welcome, dear. I love that. Energy connector. Ooh, Anika. Yeah, we could play. If you guys want to play with that, brainstorm with me. Energetic metaphysician, Greg, sovereign. Yeah, that sounds really cool. It's a little too long for me. It's a mouthful. I'm definitely a heart wisdom guide. I came up with that today, but energetic energy something. Energetic tour guide. That I don't know if that makes sense. A journeyman. Linda, what does that mean? Now I got to look that up. Journeyman. A worker or a sports player who is reliable but not outstanding. Well, we won't go with that definition now, will we? Yeah, the journey part I think is really, yeah, facilitator. Mr. Conduction. You guys are cracking me up. Who takes people on journeys? Isn't there a word for someone who takes what I came up with is perfect? What? Heart wisdom guide? Sovereign, I've often thought of that. These journeys that we go on definitely feel shamanic to me. I really feel, I mean, and maybe that's why I feel like we go somewhere, because of the shamanic nature of it. Yeah. And that to me, like shamanism has so much like I mean, obviously it's energetic, but there's so much potential for transformation. Sacred energy guide. Ooh. Shamanic journeyman. Lisa Nanda, good to see you. Keep brainstorming, guys. We're going to definitely stick with Heart Wisdom Guide. When I wrote that down today, I got truth bumps, goosebumps all over. I was just totally vibrating with that because I am about the heart. It's my favorite chakra to work on, and I'm here to guide everybody to the heart. Oh, it's okay you got here late. Oh, that's too bad. I am recording it, Lisa Nanda. Don't worry. If you have my YouTube, if you want to go on there, you'll be able to watch it later. I should have it up this evening. I record all of my lives unless I go don't and forget. But this one is definitely recording, so you will have access to it on my YouTube. And if you don't know how to find my YouTube, it's really easy. You just have to go to my Insight Timer profile, right where you would normally follow. And then on the About tab, you scroll down and there's my link. It's yaygreg.com. And that has all of my links in it. Has my YouTube, my Instagram, my Facebook. If you are really feeling called to go deeper on one of these, like have me to yourself for a whole hour to go really deep, like just you, in a journey, I totally welcome and invite you to do that. I highly recommend the loving guidance sessions that I do. I used to call them ChakraTouch one-on-ones, but I'm calling them loving guidance now because that's exactly what they are. And I love that phrase. And it's just a great opportunity to dive deep into a particular topic that you might be holding in your heart and your mind. It's great for any kind of, I mean, personal growth, physical, emotional, mental healing. If you know, support for like this, meeting your spirit guides or going on a soul fragment reintegration journey, anything like that, I highly recommend them. They are an awesome experience, and I love doing it for people. Energetic Pathfinder. Ooh, cherish. Oh, you said energy path. Ooh, ooh. Okay. Cherish. I'm gonna look back to Heart Shaman, Lisa Nanda. I love that too. Oh, I can't write all these down right now. Rhonda Yoda teaching us to use the Force. That's funny. I'm a total Star Wars fan and Star Trek. The Sorcerer. Yay, Thomas. Oh, Seitra, thank you so much for your donation, dear. I really appreciate it. Yeah, and I invite everybody or anybody to follow me to get notified. I would really love, while you're brainstorming, I so appreciate the brainstorming. I get stuck on these words sometimes really well, but you know, it's like I'm in this interesting point now where I've been living this way for a while, but this eclipse has really called me into realizing the important, how do I say this? Realizing how important it is, not just important, vital, as in life force vital, and integral, as in important, for me to be making all of my decisions from the heart. And I've known this for a long time, but it is even so much more vital now after this eclipse, right? And I've been struggling all week with rewording things. I'm rewriting everything on all my websites, not everything, most everything. I'm rethinking all sorts of stuff. And it's funny because, you know, it's so easy to get caught in the mental part of the creative process, if you will, right? And what's so important for me is that heart recognition part, right? And so as I've been writing things for myself all week, it wasn't until today that when I wrote something down and that I got the goosebumps and all the tingles, right? And so what I learned years ago is that when you get goosebumps, that means you're thinking or focusing in a way that is in perfect alignment with the way that source or God, spirit, or the divine sees what you're currently thinking or focusing on. And so those goosebumps are such a great confirmation. And then to add to that, not just the goosebumps, but this moment of elation, this moment of joy, of like perfect joy. It was really profound. And so this, I offer this to you guys as, you know, part of learning how to turn to your heart for guidance as well, that whole heart wisdom bit. What else you guys saying? What did I miss? Sacred Energy Guide, Shamanic Journeyman. Love that, Rhonda. Sacred Energy Guide. I do like that one. I got here late. Oh, no, you didn't. Lisa Nanda. Cool. Is your channel the same name as you? Oh, my YouTube channel? Um, I think my name's on there, Greg Phillips. Yeah, but YouTube, I think is, what is my YouTube? Yay, Greg77 is my I think. Shelly says, I don't know why, but I keep hearing Journeyman and Willie Nelson's voice. That's awesome, Shelly. The Sorcerer. Wow. Heart Shaman. Ooh, that's a cool one. I already said that. Energy Pathfinder. Yoda. Teaching us to use the Force. Sovereign. Did you notice when you journey that the you that we see sort of takes a gentle seat and observes the you essence that arises and speaks truth to power to manifestation. Wow, that's deep, Sovereign. Hetty, welcome. Oh, I've missed you. How are you? Energetic alchemist. Ooh, Peta, you might be onto something there too. Ooh, wow. Sovereign, do you notice when you journey that the you that we see, do you mean the you that that you see on the me that you see on video sort of takes a gentle seat and observes the you essence that arises and speaks truth? Yeah, there is something like that going on. If I understand what you're saying, Sovereign, I'm not sure I completely understand, but I last year I went through this in the spring. I took a complex creativity course. So it's a course taught by a friend of my cousins who just has been making her life's work the study of complex creativity and how we're all complex creators. There's not just one way in which we create, and she's not even focused strictly on like artistic expression. She's actually looking at all the different archetypes of creativity. And one of the ones that I found out that I had was this witness ability, right? And just how important witnessing is to me. So I do become very much an observer and a witness when we go on these journeys. Sometimes I walk with you guys or go with you guys. I definitely go energetically. But I guess maybe Pathfinder might be a good word because I kind of feel like I'm energetically somewhere just a smidge ahead of you guys. It's a really interesting question, Sovereign. Shelly says, I have had the highwayman on today. Oh, okay. Hello, Hetty. Yes, Sovereign says, the you, the man in the mirror. Then after you journey, you feel yourself gently settle back into your humanity. I haven't thought about it that way, but I think you might be right. Very interesting. I definitely go somewhere, and it is not in my body. Oh my goodness, guys, what a great journey today. Does anyone else want to share what they experienced, how they're feeling after it? I definitely do. Can you see it, Sovereign? Were you peeking at me while we were? Can you see me? Like, does it really look like I'm going somewhere? I really feel it. I feel like I'm taking us all somewhere. I'm like a ferryman. I'm like an energetic ferryman. Definitely transcendence. Yeah, for me too. It's a sense of that. Yeah. Thank you guys. That's so cool. I love you all for your presence and expressiveness. I see it in the essence of your energy. Ooh. And you don't mean my virtual background, all this energy. Thank you, Sovereign. Thank you for seeing me when I have my eyes closed. I appreciate that. What messages did you guys get? I know a couple of you had shared a few, but let's hear if anyone else wants to share what message you got from your guides today. Mm. I'm going to take all of your brainstorming to heart and check it out. Yes, Sovereign, great use of articulate wording. Pretty deep stuff. I love it. What? No way, really? I don't even know what that means. I know I have a gift. Thank you for acknowledging and recognizing it, but what does a star seed really mean? I've seen that word, but I don't know what it means. And Nika says, I sense the energy because as soon as you started to shift emotionally, I did too. And when I opened my eyes, you were wiping yours and we were together in that. Oh, that's cool. Rhonda, I got the message that the universe has my back and I'm doing a great job caring for my people. You are, Rhonda. Yeah, I know our situation is semi-similar, but I always appreciate the reminder that I'm doing a great job for caring for the people. Yeah, awesome. I love that for you. I love that for you. Yeah, Anika, another person doing a great job caring for her people. Yeah, her person. A star seed. Sovereign, you might need to tell me more about that through a direct message or something. Oh, Anika appreciates that. Awesome. Peter says, I've had a spasm going on, and once I received my message, the pain disappeared. Yay. Here's the cheering in American Sign Language. This is how you cheer. You just put your hands up like this, fingers open, and you cheer. Rhonda, it takes a universe, right? No, just a village, not just a village. Yes, and our connection to that universe. Very, 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 very true. Peter, I'm glad you're feeling better. Hi, Ella. How are you? She's sending hearts. Would you guys like me to do more lives during the week? Rhonda is amazing. I agree. Would you like me to do more lives during the week? Always. Thank you, Rhonda. Goyo. Ah, I was once called Goyo. Is your name Greg as well? I was told that Goyo is the Mexican nickname for Gregory because it's short for Gregorio or something like that. Yes, please, Peter says. Rhonda, but that is a lot. You might wear yourself out. You know, I rest almost every day. As a human design projector and as just having known my energy, my energetic rhythm for many, many years. I've only known my human design type for the last 2 or 3 years, but I've known my energetic rhythm for many, many years now. Rest and relaxation is so important to me. So I only work if I'm excited about something. I don't push myself into it. And I am feeling that it is really important for me to shine more and to step more into my calling. I've been doing the 2 to 3 a week, mostly two right now. And there's more actual, as some of you know, I'm wanting to do like a Zoom retreat once every month. And there's other stuff like that that I want to do that's off Insight Timer. But I don't know, I just really feel called to reach as many people as I can. And I mean, look at how much you guys love this experience. There's got to be other people who love this experience as well, and I want to meet them, and I want to bring them into our community. Speaking of community, we do have a lovely little community on Insight Timer called Circle of Love. You can find it if you go to my Insight Timer profile, right on the home tab, and scroll all the way down. And then the link is down there. It's surrounded by two beautiful purple hearts, and you are welcome to join us there. I share semi-regularly. I'm trying to get better at it, and other people do share as well about where they're at in their life, and we just share and support each other. Yes, you're okay. Yep. Well, all true from Gregorio. Very, very cool. Rhonda, I appreciate your concern for my energy levels, and I have that as well. But I just have to make sure that I keep it balanced and have plenty of rest and what's the other word? Rest and recreation. But I think I want to do it. I'm glad you guys want it to too. So I have to figure out kind of a schedule for that. Sovereign says star seeds, quote, are conduits between divine realms and the earth, and they can transport between galaxies via meditation. Wow. Star seeds also believe they can communicate in light language, a form of communication that is said to bypass human limitations and be the language of the soul. Wow. Well, I love that definition. I don't resonate with it, but I might be becoming a star seed. I don't know. I definitely feel myself and my gift evolving. When I first started on Insight Timer in December on the lives, it was really all about the ChakraTouch, which was very, I don't know, my approach to it was, that's what I call my gift for anybody who doesn't know me. My approach to it was very oriented on the chakras. But then as I began to have more experiences with you guys, I saw that this whole journeying thing was unfolding. And when I began to write the copy for my Patreon group, which I haven't launched yet, but is coming soon, coming soon. As I was trying to write my bio, actually, I got clear with that what my mission is not just to share my gift, but to guide people to their heart, right? So that's why Heart Wisdom Guide resonates so strongly with me. Also, because everyone knows what heart means and everyone knows what wisdom is, and who wouldn't want heart wisdom and who wouldn't want a guide towards their heart wisdom? So all three words go together really well. Anyways, so I can feel myself expanding. I feel my gift calling me forward in whole new ways. I don't know all the ways right yet, but I can see myself in the future, like in front of a huge audience. Like I don't even, at first I was just thinking a couple hundred, but now I'm thinking a couple thousand, and bringing everybody on a journey like this. Like I don't know, I don't know if that'll happen. I don't know when that'll happen, but there's something so powerful to me. I guess I've always wanted to reach as many people as possible. Years ago, before I even got received this gift, I was an internet entrepreneur. I founded an internet company with, at the time, my best friend. And even back then, this was what, 24 years ago, maybe early 2000s, maybe kind of like right in the middle of the internet boom. Let's see, I moved to San Francisco in 96, and then we formed the company that year. Yeah, so late 90s, early 2000s. Yeah, actually late 90s. So more than 25 years ago. And I just really felt like it was like everything I was doing. I was the chief technology person, and I was designing the software or the website basically that we created as a service to other businesses. And I felt that everything that I was coding was just part of this bigger purpose of touching as many lives as possible. And so I guess I've always had this inclination to want to reach as many lives as I can. These days I say as many hearts. And I even had it in my last job when I was working at the Y. I actually ended up, after 5 years there working the front desk, I actually ended up feeling unfulfilled because I don't know if you've ever been to a Y. I mean, they're lovely, amazing places and they have this amazing mission. But everybody that came through, even if I got to know them a little bit, it was all very fleeting. It didn't go as deep as I wanted to. It wasn't as heartfelt as I was hoping, right? I was being of service. I was making their day brighter. I was helping them solve their problems that they had with signing up for things or trying to figure out how to support their health. But I just was feeling inside like this, like I just kept getting this feeling like I'm meant for more. I don't know. Can you relate to that? Anybody feeling strong life calling, but haven't had the clarity of what it is yet? Stick with it, my friends. Listen to that message in your heart, in your soul. If you are feeling like you are called or meant for more, there's a reason. Don't ignore it. Ignore it if you have to at the time being, right? But listen to it, allow it to teach you, allow it to inform you, allow it to pull you or guide you, right? Until I actually said yes to it. And I knew when I said yes last fall to this, I knew that it would unfold in ways that I couldn't even conceive. And it's hard sometimes, I'll be honest. It's not easy. I'm not, I'm not in a position yet where I can afford my own place, and I will have to move eventually. But there's nothing else that I want to do. When I sit here with you guys and take you on journeys or offer guidance or just hang out and talk about spiritual stuff, there is absolutely nothing else I want to do. I don't want to work for somebody. I don't want to do conventional work. I mean, I might do some sort of conventional work, but it would have to be like really fun, like a tour guide or something like that. But anyways, it's what am I trying to say? We all have a purpose on this planet. We all have a purpose in this lifetime, and we are here for important reasons. And those might be really personal, important reasons to you. They might be bigger reasons, but they're all out of love. That's my deep, deep belief, is that we are all being called forward into our spiritual growth, into our lives, into the expansion of our various souls because of love. And the more that we tap into that, the more we drop into our hearts and get out of our minds, the more that we will grow, the more we will expand, the more we will learn what our calling is. And if there's any way that I can support you on that path, I am here. All right, so that's my blurb there. Thanks for listening. We're almost coming up on time. What are you guys saying? TED Talk. You guys are my TED Talk. Awesome. Sovereign says, Goyo, yeah, do not know. I'm assuming you said no, where I'm heading, but I know it's right. Amen to that. Amen to that, brother. Yeah. Yeah. It's hard to know, right? We want that 100% perfect clarity. The mind wants guarantees and assurances. The mind wants to know I'm gonna go from here and I'm going to the next thing I want, and I'm going to go to the next thing, and blah, blah, and the mind doesn't. There's no way for the mind to know that, but the heart does, and our spirit guides do. Oh, thanks, Shelley. She says I'm a beautiful human being. Thank you. Soul service, absolutely. Sovereign, I can't see that emote. They're all coming out as squares. Rhonda knows she is meant to be a helper. That's awesome. Anika, me too. I feel a calling to be a support guide to parents of those with special needs amongst other life experiences. Anika, that would be that resonates in me for you, if that makes any sense. Like how like just that oh my God. Yeah, there I'm feeling truth in that. I'm feeling so much truth in that, Anika. Like, and you have so much love. I can just imagine that those parents who are so lost and frustrated, that they would just benefit so much from how much love you have and the guidance you can offer them. Oh my God, I could just feel souls relaxing, and wow, and I just feel how much peace you could bring into their lives. That is really, really powerful, my friend. That is really, really cool. Wow. Yeah, Anika says there's daily signs. I can't find what's holding me back. Here's the funny thing about holding back, right? There's that part in our mind that judges our journey, right? And this is so true for me. There's that part in our mind that judges and criticizes our, whatever we want to say, our lack, quote unquote, lack of readiness. That's a judgment. Our current step at where we're at, our holding back, our inability, what our blockages are, right? And I mean, the list can go on. We can add to that list any criticism or self-judgment we have about our path and our calling, right? But it's so oriented from the mind's perspective of needing those assurances for the future. Why? Because the mind gets scared easily like a little child. The mind needs to be shown and told and assured that it will be safe and it will be secure and it will not be alone and that it'll be loved, right? And yet the heart knows that part of getting to where we're going is the process of the journey, is what I like to call the becoming, right? So we want to be whatever, fill in the blank. We want to be XYZ. And this is true for me too. I'm talking from experience and I'm talking from personal pain. And I'm also talking from the other side of the relief as well. But we want to be X. And it's so easy to be so focused on the X or the Z or whatever, right? That we forget that we're going through the whole alphabet, for example, that we are also the A, B, C, D, and all the way through, right? And so it just feels to me that we need a lot of love and a lot of allowing for ourselves to go through the becoming. And yes, part of that involves being honest with ourselves when something is blocking us or holding us back, asking for help in those cases, or just dropping in and embracing whatever that is. But like my path took me through years. I mean, I was given this gift over 15 years ago, and I didn't fully embrace it until last spring. No, not that wasn't even fully. That was sort of partially. I was like dipping my toe in the water with it, right? I didn't fully embrace it until I went on and came live on Insight Timer in November. Oh, I'm glad that touched you, Anika. You have no idea, she says, how much I appreciate you and your confirmation of it. Absolutely. Yeah, just totally amazing. Goyo says, have to run. May you be happy. May you be free of suffering. And may all your ambitions be realized, your beautiful soul. And right back at you, Goyo, and all of you as well. Adios, Gregorio. I love the Italian and Spanish versions of my name. Anika, this is why I need to make it my business and connect with, oh, wait, what? This is why I need to make it my business and connect with you. Okay, yeah. I have some clearing to do. I see it. I'm aware, and I know something's evidently that's been a blockage. Cool. I'm when the time's right for you, Anika, I'm there. I'm like, let's pray, let's pray. I intend not to go anywhere and to be available for you guys. That is my intention, and I have my doubts sometimes that the universe will support that, but you guys are help every time I meet with you. You guys help me to gain confidence and realize that I am being of service to the greater good, and why wouldn't love and the universe support me in that? So, um, I am hopeful for that financial support. But at the end of the day, I love doing this, and I love being here with you guys. Uh, Go for it, Anika. Sovereign says, I'm a special education teacher and behavioral interventionist. Ooh, that's a big word. Went back to school at 51 and earned my master's degree and teaching certs to teach young people with disabilities where are really their hidden superpowers. Yes, as you've come to know, I agree. Hidden superpowers, we all have them. Love that. Hi, Dee. Good to see you. Thank you for the hearts. Susan, I just got on with you and looked at the clock. It was 4:44. Oh, wow. Well, it's 5 o'clock here now. All right, my friends. Let's finish up with one of our lovely, loving closing meditations that I like to do. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. That's true. Ah, thank you for being here. Thank you to those who are choosing to follow me. Thank you to anyone who wants to join our beautiful Circle of Love group on Insight Timer. Thank you for anyone who feels called to want to work with me privately. Thank you for all your donations, just being you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It all means very, very much to me. And I love that you guys love this work and my gift. So I will continue to share it with you. All right, let's settle in briefly. Place your left hand on your heart chakra, my friends. Your right hand over it. Feel all the love in your heart that is mirroring and reflecting the love that was created in our lives today, the love of all of your spirit guides, all of the people in your life who love you, and everyone present in this session today. How many do we have now? 140 meditators. Oh, my friends, that means 140 more people on earth are connecting with their hearts today. And they're saying yes to love, to being a source of love, and to connecting with love. whether it's just through your very spirit, or through how you're feeling, or through creative works, or through answering your calling and life's purpose. It is all an expression of love. And just feel the beauty and the vastness, the shiny, shiny, beautiful powerfulness of this love in your heart, my friends. Allow it to grow and burst forth, filling the entirety of your heart space, your chest cavity. And claim it as your own, my friends. Claim it as who you are. This is me, not my thoughts, not my life situations, not the conditions and scenarios around me. This energy of love is who I really am. Own it, accept it, welcome it, embrace it. Leaving your left hand on your heart chakra, hold your right hand out, palm facing forward, and just imagine placing it on the back of somebody else's heart here in our beautiful group today. And as you do so, envision a large circle of us forming, with left hand on the heart and right hand on the heart of somebody else's back. Huge energetic circle of love. And just keep feeling that love in your heart. You can send it to this person if you want, or you can just hold it and vibrate, trusting that because you're holding it and vibrating in this level, that that person as well will also experience it. We need a pretty big room for 140 people, but here in our energetic space on Insight Timer, we can hold as many as we want. Bring your hands together in prayer over your heart, and either in your mind or physically bow in thanks and appreciation. I thank you for your sharing this time with me today. I thank you for your brainstorm. I can't wait to go back and look through the replay for all of your amazing little title things. If you think of one, feel free to send it to me in Insight Timer or through one of my socials or through my email, which is all on my Insight Timer profile. If you want to follow, you probably know how to do that. If you want to join our group in Insight Timer, go to my homepage, scroll all the way down to the bottom. It says Circle of Love, 2 purple hearts on either end. If you want to connect with me outside of Insight Timer, go to my About tab on Insight Timer profile, and all the way at the bottom there is my link, yaygreg.com. It goes to all my links. It has my calendar for booking private loving guidance sessions. And it has my YouTube, where this recording will be up probably in the next hour or two-ish, depending on when I eat. And then it has my email, Instagram, bunch of other stuff. Any way that you want to connect outside of Insight Timer, I welcome. Thank you again for being here, for sharing your hearts with me. And yeah, I'm going to do more lives. I'm going to figure out a schedule. I'm gonna keep it to 4 p.m. Eastern time, so 4 p.m. New York time. I think that's gonna work for most everybody around the world. And I might even try doing some earlier in my morning times. Yeah, that could be fun. Um, And that's it for now. My next scheduled live is on Wednesday. We're doing loving guidance for your heart and soul. That is going to be, what time is that scheduled? Where are you, calendar? That is going to be at 2:22 Eastern. I couldn't change that time because I didn't want to cancel on everybody who's already said they're going to attend. So that's still going to be 2:22 Eastern. And then Friday the 19th at 4:44 Eastern time. That's going to be Friday's loving guidance for your heart and soul. And then the following week, yes, I believe the following week is going to be the 4 o'clock Eastern times on the Wednesday and the Friday. Yeah. And I have to schedule another Spirit and Soul Sunday. I think I'm going to alternate Sundays on that, so I keep a Sunday free for myself here and there. That would be nice. But if you want to get notified, make sure to follow. Please do. Love to have you follow. I'm about to break 400, which would be so cool. Yeah, and that's the news that's fit to not print. See what you guys are saying. You're welcome, Ella. Thank you for being here. Sovereign. Oh, thank you. You are a kind, gentle, energetic soul, Greg. I'm all the more enriched since our paths interact. Thank you. I so appreciate that. Beautiful, abundant gratitude, Greg, and love for all of you. I love you, Anika. You are awesome. Peter says love, light, and joy to you and everyone here. You're welcome, Leanne. Yay, Rhonda. Yeah, Rhonda, I'll see you Friday afternoon, right? Yay. What's the time there now, Greg? Peter, I have 5:10 p.m. What time is it for you in Brisbane? 10 past 5, Peter, I think. Yeah, 5:10 p.m. You got it. Yeah, a couple people are East Coast as well. Yes, sir. Yeah, beautiful. All right, my friends. 7:10 a.m. Okay. So 4 o'clock would be 4 o'clock my time would be 6 a.m. for you. That's pretty good, right? Is that all right? I don't know. 22:10 p.m. for Leanne in Scotland. Good, good, good. All right, my friends. I have to go. Have a great evening. Have a great rest of your day. I will see you soon, either at one of my lives or somebody else's. Be good and kind to yourself. And remember, our biggest message from our spirit walk journey today is that you are not alone. None of us are alone. Okay? I'm going to try and do my best to remember that because I do forget. So I appreciate that as well. And I appreciate all of you. Love, love, love to all of you. Toodles, as Rhonda says. All right. I'll see you later. Have a great night or day.